Hello, my name is Rana. I got 50/90 on the SAT on my first attempt, and I'll be sharing all my tips and tricks so that you can do it too. So in today's topic, C will refer to a complete idea such as John took the test or yesterday it was raining. And IC will refer to an incomplete idea such as John took or yesterday it. So in the question, if it's complete followed by complete, you can use any punctuation out of these except for a comma. In this list, if you don't know what the last one is, it's a comma followed by any of these words. And the acronym you can use to remember these is fanboys. So examples are, the boy who is hiding under the table is my brother. There are two ideas here. The boy who is hiding under the table, which is incomplete, is my brother, which is incomplete. And since for incomplete plus incomplete, you don't need any punctuation, you can remove this comma. The rules of punctuation can seem confusing. Different sources give different guidelines for the same situations. Two ideas. The rules of punctuation can seem confusing, which is complete. Different sources give different guidelines for the same situations, complete. For complete plus complete, you can use any except comma. So comma is incorrect here, and you can instead put any of these here. Only about 3 decades old, this technology has exploded in the last third of its life. Only about 3 decades old, which is incomplete. This technology has exploded in the last third of its life, which is complete. For incomplete plus complete, use a comma. Comma. Here are a few SAT tips. The first one, a semicolon is the same as a period on the SAT. So if these were the options you were given, you can see that between B and D, the only difference is one has a semicolon while the other has a period. And since both are identical, you can cross them out. An example, before the invention of the printing press in the 1400s, books were read only by the educated and the wealthy. Right away, you can cross out C and D because the only difference is one uses semicolon while the other uses a period. Now, there are two ideas here. The first one, before the invention of the printing press in the 1400s, which is incomplete, books were read only by the educated and the wealthy, which is complete. Now, if we go back, incomplete plus complete, you use a comma. Since the comma is already present, the correct option is no change. On to the second SAT tip. If you have a choice between a colon and a comma, which is usually when it's a complete plus incomplete, you look at the incomplete part, and if it's a list, only then do you choose a colon. Otherwise, you can choose a comma. As an example, the theory pertains to any use of shared resources, the office refrigerator, the highway, or the internet. There are two ideas here. The theory pertains to any use of shared resources, which is complete. The office refrigerator, the highway, or the internet, which is incomplete. Now for complete plus incomplete, you can use a colon, a dash, or a comma. So semicolon and a period are incorrect. Now if the only remaining choices are a colon and comma, what do? You check the incomplete part. The office refrigerator, the highway, or the internet, which is clearly a list. So the correct option is colon. Thank you.